Hello YouTube, my name's Nero and it has been a long time since I've made a video here on Nero's Let's Plays. Today I want to talk to you about Borderlands, specifically Borderlands the Handsome Collection. So the last video I made, which was about a month ago here on this channel, we were talking about Borderlands and the remastered edition that was going to be coming out. It was basically put on the Australian classification board. It's like this Borderlands remastered thing. They ended up putting up Gearbox and 2K Games and 2K Australia as the developers of this game. We were all kind of wondering as to what this could be. Were they going to be remaking the original Borderlands? Or are they going to be putting some of the newer stuff on next gen? What are they going to do with it? What are they going to do with this? And today we have actually found out. Well, I guess technically yesterday we have actually found out what they meant by this Borderlands Remastered Edition. So the Handsome Collection is going to be coming out, and basically what the Handsome Collection is going to do is it is going to allow you to have Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, and they're going to be putting them on your next gen consoles, which is also going to be pretty awesome, I feel as though. A lot of people, man, they like Borderlands. They definitely like Borderlands, but a lot of people as well have also been upgrading, right? We've been upgrading to the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, so it's definitely awesome they're finally going to be porting this stuff over so you can play this on your Xbox One and your PlayStation 4. Now this is kind of interesting because Borderlands 2 especially, think of Borderlands 2 or even the pre-sequel, if you're a big fan of Borderlands, chances are you've already beaten these games, right? You've already got a bunch of characters high leveled up, you probably have a bunch of legendary weapons and things of that nature. Well, a fun fact about this is the fact that you can just transfer over your save files from one console to the other, which definitely sounds awesome. So let's say, for example, if you were like me, and let's say you beat the game originally back when the level cap of Borderlands 2 was actually level 61. Let's say you had a level 61 axe in the commando, and then you end up buying an Xbox One and you want to get this Borderlands the Handsome Collection, you can buy that, and then you can just transfer your save over. So right there on your Xbox One, you will have your level 61 axe in the commando. Of course, you'll probably want to make a new character just to experience the game again through the eyes of next gen and be able to see how great the graphics look and stuff like that. But still, that's going to be pretty awesome. I think it's going to be pretty awesome that you can actually transfer these saves. And just keep in mind, it's only Xbox 360 to Xbox One and PlayStation 3 and to PlayStation 4. You're not going to be able to make a character on the PlayStation 3 and transfer it to Xbox One or vice versa. It's not going to work like that. It has to be the same kind of system, but it's definitely pretty nice. Also, what's kind of nice about this collection is it comes with literally everything. It's going to come with Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel. Now, it comes with all the DLC, including just everything that you could possibly get with Borderlands 2 in terms of DLC. Literally everything is there. Then on the pre-sequel, you're going to get the Handsome Jack Doppelganger, you're going to get the Ultimate Ball Hunter pack, the Holodome Onslaught level, you're going to get the Shock Drop Slaughter Pit, and you're also going to get the Season Pass, which is going to give us apparently another playable class later on, as well as, of course, the campaign add-ons, like you would get like full-on DLCs actually take you to a new place or tell you a new story and things like that. So that's definitely going to be awesome. What I feel as though the best thing about the Handsome Collection is, well, there's actually two things I feel as though are probably the best things about this. One, the entire Handsome Collection is going to be $60. Think about that, right? So we've already bought most of this stuff. Chances are you're watching this channel, you watch me, maybe you're already a Borderlands fan, right? You've probably bought all the DLC before on Borderlands 2. You probably have just about everything there is to have so far on the pre-sequel. You probably have both games, right? So the fact that they're not just going to nickel and dime you and make it like a $200 thing to get all this, no. For $60, you get a next-gen version of Borderlands 2, a next-gen version of Borderlands the pre-sequel, and literally every single piece of DLC, including little tiny customization skin DLCs from Borderlands 2, including all of that for $60. That definitely sounds pretty awesome. I think the second best thing about this, the second best thing about the entire idea of the Handsome Collection for Borderlands is that people that have been on the 360 for a very long time, or people that have been on the PlayStation 3 for a long time, they're going to get to experience a Borderlands that's a bit better than what they were experiencing before. Of course, I don't want to try to sound elitist or anything like that, but I play, of course, Borderlands on the PC now, and it's amazing to be able to play the game in ultra settings with all these fancy graphics and just everything turned all the way up. It's nice, change your field of view even. It's, oh man, I love Borderlands on the PC. And then these people that have been playing on the 360 forever, which is where I started playing Borderlands, you will be able to end up going on your PlayStation 4 or your Xbox One, and there is going to be a huge graphical upgrade, and it's going to be awesome for those of you guys that haven't seen that upgrade in graphics yet. Of course, you probably already have your next-gen consoles, and you saw how great the graphics can be on different games, and now you're going to be able to experience that in Borderlands, and Borderlands will hopefully become an even more enjoyable experience because it will be on the current generation of consoles. That definitely sounds awesome to me. Well, personally, will I be getting the games? I don't think I will, to be honest. I'm a big Borderlands fan. I buy almost all things related to Borderlands, but it's just the idea of the Handsome Collection I don't feel as though it's for me. It's going to be the exact same thing. Of course, it's going to be the Borderlands 2 with all the DLC DLC. It's going to be the pre-sequel with all the DLC and stuff like that. But I already have both of those games. I already have all the DLC for both of them, and it's all on the PC, which is going to be better graphics no matter what than what I have on my Xbox One. So me personally, I don't feel as though I'm going to buy it, but it's awesome because if you're a console gamer, you're going to have an improved experience with Borderlands as a result of this, which is definitely pretty awesome. I'm super stoked for that. It's fun, man. Borderlands is a whole lot of fun. Just hopefully they end up actually doing something with the pre-sequel here in the near future, right? In the near future, like adding a new raid boss. I made a video talking about that. The idea of Borderlands a pre-sequel and how stoked I was for that game, man. You look at the fact that I haven't uploaded a video in a month over here on NerosLetsPlays. I was so stoked for the pre-sequel. We cranked out the entire Let's Play of the game so quickly, and I figured I would start doing legendary weapon guides. That's why I started doing. Of course, I didn't continue that just because one simple thing for me honestly made it so the pre-sequel was not that fun of a game. And a lot of people are like, well, Nero, you shouldn't have expected too much of the pre-sequel because it was just kind of a filler game between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3. You know, I'm like, okay, I get that, I suppose. But all they had to have done, literally one thing that they needed to have done was have a good raid boss at the end of the game. That's literally all they needed to do. If you think back to Borderlands 2, I've already talked about this, but I'm going to talk about it again. You think back to Borderlands 2 and how freaking awesome Terramorphous was. Giant freaking raid boss, scary as all hell. You had to go to a specific zone. I think it was out there in 1,000 Cuts. You had to go out there and then you had to go into this cave. And you're like, wow, we get to go to a whole new area that we've never even been before just to fight this boss. You go in there, you see Terramorphous. He's freaking giant and how great it felt and how hard he was. You literally needed to go farm all of these legendaries and get your legendary class mods and your nade mods. You need to get some good weapons. You need to get some shields. You need to just go farm and get awesome, amazing gear to be able to even compete with Terramorphous, even have a chance at beating him. Even then, you're probably going to wipe a bunch of times. And then you think about the fact that, of course, Terramorphous drops his own legendaries. He has his own unique drops, his own legendary class mods, like awesome rewards you can get as a reward for being able to beat him and how fun that was. And of course, if you didn't want to fight him all the time, you could go back and fight the Warrior. You basically had two kind of raid bosses. Warrior wasn't as hard, but of course, there's basically two raid bosses. And they get a pre-sequel here. The ending boss and the raid boss are literally the same thing, and the fight is stupidly easy on both of them. We were able to, my brother and I were able to go and beat the raid boss with just the two of us. Like, Terramorphous, I remember you need 4 people. You basically needed 4 people all the time, especially when he first came out. But we had really no good gear. We had the gear that we had when we completed the game. We completed the pre-sequel, and myself and my brother went and just whooped on the raid boss. He didn't drop us anything. It was like a 20-minute fight, but we didn't get close to dying. It wasn't hard. He was just a giant sponge, a giant bullet sponge, just sits there and takes a bunch of damage without really doing anything back to you. And for me, it's like, there's no reason to play this game. There's no reason for me to farm these legendaries because I'm not going to use them on anything. It really kind of bothered me because that I just got kind of unmotivated. I'm like, okay, well, it was fun pre-sequel. It was fun. I kind of stopped playing it. And as a result, I haven't really been posting a ton over here on Nero's Let's Plays. I feel bad about that. And I've told people on my main channel, Nero Cinema, that I'm not just going to let Nero's Let's Plays just kind of wither and die. It's been a long time since an upload happened over here, and I understand that, but the reason for that is I'm actually beginning to record stuff. I'm actually recording a bunch of stuff over here on Nero's Let's Plays. Right now, in the works, I already kind of spoiled it, I suppose, over on my other channel, so I figure I'll tell you guys here. I've been recording the original Borderlands, and we're going to be posting up a full playthrough of that, and that's definitely going to be a whole lot of fun, because I've done so much Borderlands 2 and so much pre-sequel stuff here on my channel. Let's do some original Borderlands. I haven't even seen any of the DLC in that game before. It's going to be fun, man. I'm excited to do that and go through the game. I haven't played the game in so long. I've only beat it once originally, and it's been like, wow, this is fun to go through again. This is fun to see all the stuff. I can remember some of it. I don't remember a lot of it, and to see the characters and to see the world, it's really kind of fun. It's definitely kind of fun. I'm excited to be posting up that Borderlands Let's Play. We've also been recording some custom zombies for Call of Duty. If you guys don't know, in Call of Duty World at War, it's been moddable for a very, very long time. As a result of that, a lot of players have actually been able to mod in their own zombie maps. They're able to make their own zombie maps with whatever programs and stuff, and they basically mod these in, and we can download them. They put them up for free on these websites, so you can download these custom zombie maps. So basically, there's like an unlimited amount of World at War zombie maps that we can play. My friends and I are going through there, and that's been a whole lot of fun. The one we played we ended up playing the other night was actually Nuketown. It's freaking Nuketown 1945. It's Nuketown, but rebuilt in the World at War and the zombie map. It's freaking great. I can't wait to start posting this stuff up for you guys. It's gonna be a big year. It's gonna be a fun year here on Nero's Let's Plays. We're going to be recording a bunch of playthroughs, and we're going to be doing a lot of stuff with my friends, hopefully. There's a lot of stuff stuff I want to do. You know, we did like the entire original Left 4 Dead game. I want to do all of Left 4 Dead 2. Why not? You know, I want to do tons of custom zombies. You guys know I love zombies. Of course, I want to do some more Borderlands stuff because I just love Borderlands. There's a lot of stuff I want to do here on Nero's Let's Plays. What's kind of fun about it is it's always going to be stuff I want to do, and that's the reason. That's the whole fun in Nero's Let's Plays. That's why I enjoy posting over here, is the fact that every kind of video you see, every Let's Play I do, every playthrough of anything, is always something I want to do, and it's not because, oh, this is going to be the popular game, right? You see so many people posting up, what's that game, H1Z1. It's like basically DayZ, but it's even like more of an alpha stage than DayZ is right now, right? Everyone's like, oh my god, brand new game, so every big YouTuber's posting. It's like, I have no interest in that, so I'm not going to post it. Yeah, that's how I work, that's how I function. I never end up playing a game just because it's going to be popular on YouTube or anything like that. I play the stuff I want to post, which is why here in 2015, I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of the original Borderlands, which came out, god, what was it, 2010, maybe, I want to say? I don't know, it was a whole lot of fun. It was definitely a whole lot of fun playing through that game. I still haven't beaten it on my playthrough yet, so I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm going to start posting that stuff up here on Nero's Let's Plays here within the coming days, as well as we're going to be doing some custom zombie stuff with my friends, and hopefully including them in a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be posting over here on my channel. So that is today's video, just kind of a part news, part channel update. See, we had some actual content in here. I didn't want to be one of those channels that makes a video that's like, well, hey guys, I know it's been a long time since I posted. I promise I'm going to start again soon. It's just, I'm so busy and stuff. I didn't want to make that video. So I made it news, and then I did that whole, oh, sorry guys, I did that at the end of the video. You see how I did that there? That's content right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is content. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves, and of course, let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any awesome suggestions for things I should do over here on Nero's Let's Plays. Of course, you're going to say Game Dev Tycoon. I know you freaking are, which I might go back to it, honestly. It's been a while. Game Dev Tycoon's kind of fun. It feels like Game Dev Tycoon's never going to freaking end. But, of course, I would be interested to see your guys' opinions as to things I should do here on Nero's Let's Plays here with the coming year. It's going to be a big year for Nero's Let's Plays. I feel as though it's going to be a big year for Nero's Let's Plays. We're going to have a lot of fun stuff going on. So, let me know about that. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.